Hi everyone. I know what you're thinking. What? He's back? Where was I? And what happened to me? No, I had not fallen off the planet, let me tell you, and I'm very, very much alive. You can see that. But yes, I was away, and I think for a very long time now. I believe it was not intentional, and now that I'm back, I'm glad that I did it because I feel much more energized and well connected with my inner spirit now. But to tell you the truth, there was something that caused me to totally unplug myself from the social media. I was doing more of an inner work and was much more focused inward for a deeper and a much more richer experience of life. And I guess that's what's needed for me, and to step into myself and step away from the social media and the busyness of it, to concentrate on my energy and my inward focus than my outward focus on the world. So, like I said, I had not planned this hibernation, but the feeling was so intense that I just had to listen to my heart. There was no way for me not to do that. And some of you who know, the pull of your consciousness, the pull of your heart when it wants you to do something, I'm sure some of you can, or most of you can relate to it. But now that we are in the midst of this pandemic, as we call it, I'm finding it really hard to resist the urge to come back and get back into the grooves and share the experiences, because with the community that we have here, it is really, really much more important now that we come together and grow as individuals and collectively as a society as well. And this group, as I had shared initially, is going to be very, very powerful in helping us shift our perspective and the direction of our life as we move forward. And I think the last time that I had met you was the New Year. It was the last time I connected with you all, and it's been over for about 4 months since then. But like I said, something was going on inside of me that was constantly asking me to stop and reflect. So I took the time off. There was this uneasiness within me that something is about to happen. I had no clue what was about to happen, but it was there in my mind. I don't know how it was, but something was there that was stopping me from moving forward. It wanted me to stop and take stock of my mind, my thought, my actions, and sort of recalibrate my energy. Well, I didn't know what is happening back then, but soon after that, we got this news of coronavirus, and almost everything seemed to make sense to me as to why I was being asked by my mind and heart to stop. I felt as if I was being guided to strengthen my beliefs in myself, my energy, my focus, to reevaluate the direction of my life and really see if this is actually what I prefer to do, and what I prefer to do with my life. But I have always been a people person. I cannot stay away from people. Now that we have this social distancing going on, I'm pretty sure that this way we can remove that social distancing online and be of help to each other. So like you, I too was surrounded by the news of the epidemic. But like I shared many times earlier also, on many occasions, no one in our family watches news. No one. I have personally not watched news for the last 15 plus years and more. I did not even know that there was an outbreak of a virus up until one day when people in my office were talking about it, and I suddenly happened to overhear it. In fact, my wife, kids, and I were actually about to travel to India, and then my mother was to visit us here in US, but we had to cancel all those plans because of this issue. Now, since the outbreak, one of the things that I've observed is that it seems as if the world and the people around me have lost any other subject of discussion but Corona. Everybody wants to just talk about Corona. No one wanted to talk about anything but this virus. So I don't like it. So we made it a rule in our home that neither are we going to talk about it and in our home, nor are we going to talk about it outside with anyone else also. So, and we took it so literally that if a person talking to us would about this subject would begin to talk about on this subject, we would literally interrupt and ask them to change the subject. Now I know it used to be a little awkward initially when I literally would be interject people and then request them to change the subject. They used to look at me like, what's wrong with this guy? But hey, this is me. So if they would switch the subject, fine. But if not, then obviously they left us with no option but to apologize and say, okay, we'll talk later. So why am I sharing with you this? Because there was a positive result of this, and the result was a happy life. Now, because we don't worry about this, because we don't care about this issue. If it were to happen, I'm a very, very big on energy, right? If it is for me, it is for me. It is, nobody can change it. So if this virus has come here to take me, it will. So I don't want to stress myself and my family for this. So what we do is we write dream journals, we write gratitude journals, we pray, we meditate, we watch movies, we play pool. We have a pool table at our home. We play badminton, one of my favorite games. We play carom board, chess, and so many different board games and other games. I'm having fun with my family, together, connected. So we cook together and we dance together. Yes, I dance sometimes, not only to the tunes of my wife's tunes, but outside also. But we spend zero time in worrying about the virus. Why? Well, you can talk to my 7-year-old little boy Hitesh. Even he can very clearly explain the reason. He's just 7, and his elder brother Pranav is 10. And they both write their gratitude journals every single day. And you know what he wrote about? I think it was about two weeks ago. They both wrote that they were grateful for coronavirus. Now, why would you think little boys like this would even think that they would be grateful for a virus? Now, granted, they don't get any news about the coronavirus, and I guess that is a good thing that they're seeing something positive in it also. But why would they do that? Well, I'll have them, come over and talk to you about the reasons why they felt like that. But I'll give you a peek into their answers now. They said that the air feels good. The mountains look clear and there's no pollution. And I asked them, why is there no pollution? And he said, the cars always stay in the garage. Nobody's on the road. So where will the pollution come from? Now, they're using words like the earth is getting greener, colors look brighter, and above all, they use the word feel. It feels good. And that's their observation, mind you, not mine. Now, I don't see any reason why they, at this tender age, should be concerned about the current situation at all, knowing the fact that everything around us and in our experience is literally a reflection of our inner state of being. So if their inner state of being is so healthy, I don't think that I have any reason to believe that their external state will reflect anything contrary to that. So anyway, I do hope that this thing that's going on right now is going to result in a much more enlightened world. And I really wanted to come back and connect with you all so that, like I said, together we can move for a more positive results in our life. And I'm so glad that I was back, away from the hustle and bustle of this network, of the social media, and then I'm back now to connect with you all. And I hope that I'm back for good, and that we are going to have a lot more positive discussions like this, and exchange of views, the discussion, opinion, and share much more love and affection as we always have. Now I know that some of you have your own groups, and that I had subscribed to before disappearing, and I've been getting updates regularly, especially our Captain Antarctica, Sean, and his Vietnamese coffee on every Saturday. I get that news every now and then. Now Melanie, who is a very ever-ready Wonder Woman to extend a helping hand and with her tools and techniques in the business and online business. Very helpful lady. Thank you, Melanie. And how can I forget Mark Bonus, the dream fueler. By the way, Mark, I really like your concept of dream fueling. Totally on board with that. I really love that concept and what you're doing, what you're trying to do with that project. And of course, not to forget my sisters, Nicole, both of them. And there were many other friends, like for example, Navneet, Abhijit, Pankaj, Monica, and many others who sent me personal messages saying that they are waiting for me to get back online, especially in these times. Well, I have to admit that I too was finding it increasingly hard to stay away from these hot waters now, as if you would like to call it. So I'm back, and hopefully for a longer inning now. I love you all, and I did miss you a lot, but I'm sorry that I did not reply to any one of you, neither connected with even single one of you. I had my own reasons, and I'm sure you'll understand. See, my philosophy in life, as many of you know, is very simple. I always listen to my heart. That's what I teach my kids, and this is how I live my day every single day of my life. So I listen to my heart when it asks me to stop, and I'm back again listening to it when it is asking me to reconnect. So here I am. So fill me in if I missed much, but please do continue to share your thoughts, your ideas, life and experiences to make this place a much more richer, fuller, lively and powerful online experience for anyone, or for anyone and everyone, in fact, who visits our home online here. Now remember, I don't have to say this to you, but I'm still saying that this is our home and we all are a family here. Now in the end, don't ask me this question. I know that's on many people's mind right now when you're looking at me, because that topic is for another day. This thing, right? Yeah. So today, all I am going to say is that I'm back. And I'm thank you very much for for still keeping me and my family in your thoughts, your messages, your prayers. I am truly, truly blessed to have you right next to me as my family members. Thank you. So until next time, see you soon. Bye-bye.